Alright guys, so welcome back to From the Depths, up to episode 16. Um, yeah, we're just trying to move our big old, very slow command ship all the way down here. It's got a ways to go. So what I might do is just scout around a bit. Now simultaneously I'm taking the cargo ship over here to prepare to stock up on fuel. There's not a huge amount there, but I mean 40,000, we should be able to fill our fuel up. Run it back over this way. We got a decent amount still stored there, 25,000. I think he's still doing okay with 13,000, basically. The fighter's doing fine. The fighter's not really giving much of a damn anymore. It used to eat into fuel, like the start of this new series sort of dealio, like this playthrough. It was absolutely chewing through fuel the second I was using it, but it has become much more manageable now. Sort of went over the engines and fiddled with them a bit, set them up a bit better. Yeah, so just scouting around, trying to see if we can... Oh, yeah, Home Sweet Home, Police Force Set to play. Whoops. Forgot I did that before. Okay, it should be working fine. Okay, so it is just hold down right click. I swear this was what I thought it was. I wasn't able to do that with the Fortress before. Okay, so Fortress, Home Sweet Home. Altitude 0 meters. Okay, I can't change it to hold down, please. Yeah, I can't seem to change its altitude. Rip. Oh. Because it's a bit of a problem. I might need to just raise up the resource gatherers slightly. I did want to just raise the whole fortress up a bit, but... Meh. Oop. Here we go. This is why I was keeping an eye on it, because I didn't know what would happen. Alright, so we got a Gotha, we got a Scrapper, and we got a Red Tuna. I reckon this ship could just take them all out on its own. But it's already holding maximum materials, so I mean it would probably be a bit of a waste. Would it? What have I got? Yeah, no. Alright. Stuff it. Let's deal with this. Alright, so... yeah, should be on board this. Okay. I'm gonna send it over there, so that way we got a bit of space to get on ship. Okay. I need this on for a sec just to get an idea of where they are. Yeah. Okay. Nice missiles. They got very little fuel in them to their missiles, so they should be fine. Ours are set up to be chase missiles, so they should last long enough to get all the way over there. Hello, edge of the map. Yeah, the water just gets darker as there's a drop off. Whoa! Okay, alright. I probably should have seen this sooner. That was my bad. Okay. Return missiles did alright. Sweet. Alright, we should be pretty close to being able to get our minigun, which would be really cool. Because then commandeering things becomes 100 times easier. Ooh, I think I got nailed. Alright, continuing past. Is it the last ship? Oh, I thought there was another one still. Oh. I could probably even commandeer this. Nah, it's not worth. Stuff it. Or is it? I mean, wouldn't be hard to do at this stage. Ah, never mind. Oh well. Okay. So, police forces out of play. Yeah, see, they've still got 360 materials. I can't hold all of it.
Moving out.
But I can pick up some of it.
Moving out.
Okay. I don't know how it considers that as salvaging all of it, but you know, you do.
Moving out.
Alright.
Moving out.
More scouting.
Moving out.
So we've pushed them pretty far back now. As far as I'm aware, this would pretty much be their land.
Moving out.
Here. Like, this would be a solid chunk of their land. Not bad. Not bad at all. We've still got this here. Is all like basically flat land. So we can still set up like an air base or something like that there. We just set up like a mad defensive area if we want. Medium house, small house, swordfish, seabow cannon fortress, and a coastal defense. That could be worth a bunch. But I'm pretty sure that would take a while to deal with, so we might deal with that one when we have the big cannons. So once our command ship's further along over that way. Because it should be able to sit way, way off in the distance and just bombard them with the giant cram cannons. We could cripple each of them and just take all the resources. Houses aren't bad because they're worth like 15,000 and they're fairly easy to commandeer and just break down. So it looks like that's all that's there on that land. Now I know we've got that resource zone here, so let's scout around that a bit. Get an idea of what they might have sitting around here. Because if they got coastal defenses there, they may have more stuff on the land over here. I do want to check that beforehand. Alright, so yeah, there's that fortress. I gotta stay out of its blockade range. Be really careful not to jump into anything else's blockade range as well. That ship's getting pretty close. We should fairly soon be able to pull it over here into the fight. May have to get in and manually sail it across that bit because that land there is going to be a bit finicky to get over without scraping all of the little leg things off the bottom to keep it balanced. Okay, so this actually looks fine. Doesn't look like we're going to have any land-based stuff up this way until maybe we get up here. So you'd likely have something mirrored on the other side, just to keep that area secure. I'm not seeing anything. That's crazy. I would have thought for sure they'd have some sort of defenses set up on this side as well if they were going to have them on that side, rather than just hoping that we take the right-hand fork. But I mean, c'est la vie. Alright, so I'm still not 100% sure as to how we take the land. outside of just, I guess, building up some buildings on their land. I mean,
Moving out. Moving out.
I guess. We're getting there. God, it takes forever to to get these ships to move around sometimes, though. Yes, that thing's not even that quick either. Now it's getting insanely dark. One thing that I do also want to at one point build up, but it is going to be very expensive, it's going to cost like 60,000, is I wanted to build up one of those cargo planes. If I can do that, then I can take, okay, 52%, sweet. If I can do that, I can take resources like completely across the map in no time. 200 meters per second movement speed, so it should be fine.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Okay, so I basically need that ship to reach around there before we're good. So, alright, just to make sure nothing goes terribly wrong, just in case it crashes or whatever else, might try and sail this ship over the crap fest that's coming up ahead of it in the water. Okay, so straight ahead, we just got to get through this channel, or through this whatever, I don't know. I'm not a geologist, but what I do know is I might not even be able to actually get through that gap on the left there. Boy, this is gonna be tough. Having a cargo ship that can dock vehicles up to it will probably also come in handy, as it means that I can use, you see, it doesn't even hit 13 meters per second when I'm sailing it. Rip. Yeah, if I can get some kind of a cargo ship that can lift the vehicles up, then I can sort of just fly them over crappy areas on the ground and such, over sections of land, stuff like that. 200 meters per second and quickly drop them into a fight. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about at the moment is fuel, because we are chewing through it pretty badly and we're already down to a third of our fuel supplies, and she's still freshly built. So, I mean, this thing might need a bit more efficiency. Although that could still, again, it could have a bunch to do with the fact that we've got these bloody propellers going off at the front here, trying to keep it from driving the nose down, from what I remember. These propellers here, trying to keep it from driving the nose down. Like, she is using quite a bit of power to chug forwards, to be honest. But it's fine. We should be right. What? I hit caps lock to follow those, and it kind of just put me up in the air. Oh. Yeah, it can shoot fairly far. So we should be right to just bombard that base from a mad distance with this thing. Probably leave the fighter in combat mode, let it fly around and do its own thing, control this vehicle, and just try to feed it to him. I believe the fighter's still got like its 6.5k on it as well. So altogether we're bringing like 20k resources with us, so we should also have enough resources to sort of repair this ship up a bunch if it does get damaged. Now it'll pump out a lot of stuff once it actually gets into the fight. All these torpedoes will be going off constantly. They hit the ground, sort of bounce off, ricochet, and try to find the enemy and hit him from underneath. At the same time, we got a couple missiles that launch out from the front, from memory, and then 2 main cannons, 4 side cannons, and then the 8 anti-air cannons, so we should be fine. Also, yeah, we're good to slip through here. This is easy. Got plenty of space. I need to set up the depth on this ship on the AI, and then it should be fine to sort of chug around through like slightly more shallow waters like this manually. Yeah, we're close now. We're damn close. We basically just got to get it up there to that fighter, so we just hang around, like hook around this corner, chuck it right, and then next episode we should be able to get in there, do this battle. I know not much has happened this episode. I'm trying to keep it fairly active, but it's just a case sometimes we do have to sort of slowly move units around the battlefield and try and get them in range for fights. I would just take the fighter in on its own, but I mean, it's just not... I don't think it's capable of dealing with all that on its own. Let's see, chug through the water. It's pretty decent. I mean, I feel like I could make it go much quicker if I actually put some thrusters, like some air-based thrusters on the top at the back there. And she'd just power through the water, but that's fine. Just need to go any quicker than she's currently going, I guess. Should be fine. Come on, we're getting there. Whoa, what's that? What? What?
Moving out. Moving out.
What are you? Falkenheim?
Moving out.
I'm gonna see if I can take that. That moves like quicker than my battleship, Jesus. Alright, so I think next episode we'll try and capture that. Take it into the battle with us, maybe, and then assault that base. So yeah, good stuff planned for next episode. I'm gonna make sure I get this ship all the way over there so that way next episode we can just get straight into it. And it should be essentially just straight up 2 fights in a row. Should be battleship first, then straight on to the... Ooh. And straight on to that base. Now what's this? Ah, crap. Yes. Okay. Alright, so that thing caught up much quicker than I expected to. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start the battle. But first, we're going to save it up. And, yeah, leave this episode here and do that in the next episode. So, yeah, cheers for watching, and hope you guys have a good day. I'll catch you guys next time.